Ugly do cool belly flop. I think he's smiling. Let me mute my stream on both my computers. Okay. We are live. I'm gonna try to mod you. What's your username? Okay. Oh. Epic. Now type something in chat.
A few new ones. Okay.
All right, I've enabled your audio as well.
Okay.
We're gonna have to see how you sound in relation to me and see if it sucks.
The new mod rules.
My stream looks really good. Do you see how good it looks? Also, is the chat box working? Wait, let me type something. I'm watching. I'm now watching. Oh, it showed up. Sick. Okay.
Wow.
Do you see the chat?
Hold on, I was looking at my new rules as a mod. I do see the chat.
It's really small. I have to make it bigger. I'm sure you do. All right, chat box. Transform.
The cool thing is,
No, not transform.
I don't actually need to use any of this because it's nothing is happening.
Yeah, maybe we'll have some drama and then you can.
And I'll have to take my mod skills.
Where's my box? There it is. Okay, I have to make it bigger. There we go. This is the chat box. It's a black square that I stuck underneath where the chat goes, so that it shows up. Well,
nice.
Thanks. And then chat box, we will make this one bigger also. Gonna spam chat for tests. Thank you. Okay, it's pretty small, but it's more legible now than it was. we're doing it. Okay, wait. Actually, it doesn't show how many people are watching when I'm in theater mode. I gotta turn off theater mode. We've got 2 people watching. I'm one of them.
I'm also the other.
I tweeted.
We had 2 others. They left.
Oh, we did? Oh my god, I was too boring.
We were up to 4.
People always leave because I'm boring on stream.
No, I think it's just because we're setting up. Next time, we tweet after we're done setting up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did it automatically. I don't think it's the tweet. I think it's literally the It's just that like it's a stream that just started, so people start looking at it. Okay, so now I will. Cool. Okay. Actually, I can make the chat box bigger. I'm doing it. I keep trying to do it with my tablet pen, but it's not a good idea. Oh, I made the chat box bigger, but not the other box. Can you do a little testy poo? My good,
oh god,
my first mod. Sucks. That's way too big. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hi, Thorn. I'm sorry I was like literally dead for like 2 weeks, maybe 2.5. I had some guests over, and then I started a new full-time job. So, yeah. You were the guest, yes.
I'm also hearing audio, but I'm trying to keep the chat going so we can see what
yeah, and Thorn, as always, since we kind of suck at this, let me know if the audio levels are weird, so I will fix them. right now I'm coloring a commission. I may have streamed the original of these, except I don't actually think I did. But this is the original one. The person who commissioned it, this is their bard. He's a halfling, actually. He doesn't look like a halfling. Unfortunately, I made him look like a normal person, which is kind of my own fault. In this picture, he looks more short, because it's full body. But also, there's still no context around him. I made his legs short.
You could do a bird for scale. But also, it's not your fault that D&D decided that halflings are just like humans scaled down instead of different proportions.
Well, a little bit. I mean, technically, if you look at the D&D books, there are the halflings look weird, but I think they look bad weird, so I don't like.
Yeah.
So like when I draw halflings, like for myself, like my own characters, I have like they have differing features. They have like little tails and like funny legs and stuff. So it sets them apart a little bit. This guy's more of like a basic like normal sort of guy halfling. I probably should have made his feet bigger, but they didn't tell me that he.
So sick.
Thank you. They didn't tell me that he was like an actual like hobbit type guy, so I didn't want to do that either. Do a flip. All right, and so yes, this was the original one that I did for them. He hates his job. He's a jester, but he hates it, and he hates his life. And then in this one, he's getting attacked by a bunch of guys. He hasn't slept in like 3 days, and he's pulling a knife out of his jester hat in a dirty tank top, while on point.
I really love it. My favorite you go.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say like I love this person because they really have such a good concept for their character.
They do. My favorite genre of like D&D jester are like the ones that are like not actually funny men. Do you know what I mean?
This guy's just sad.
Oh. I am playing Final Fantasy still, so I might mute if I must.
That's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. Also, he has light pink hair, but it's dyed, so he's got roots.
I love that.
I'm doing the colors a little differently on this one because I think the other one they're kind of jarring. Yes, that's a finger. Okay. But yeah,
I don't know how.
Feels good to be back. I've set it on my schedule that I like wanted to do streaming every Tuesday night, and that was a stupid decision right before I started a new job. I still would like to do them on Tuesday nights, but I think I'm gonna have to move it back a little bit because I set it for 6:30, and like I get off from work at either 5 or 6, so kind of a short time to get back, eat dinner, and then yeah. So I'm gonna switch it maybe to like 8:30 or something. I think that would be nice.
You could do a cute little like 8:30, 8 p.m. stream.
Yeah. At least I think I had it set to 6:30. Maybe it is 8 already. I don't remember.
I'm eating gummy vitamins again.
Are you only eating the amount you're supposed to eat?
Yes.
Why? The way you said that made me doubt it.
Oh, because I had them in my mouth and I was biting them.
It sounded very suspicious. You were like, yes.
Yes. Well, it's because I thought about having more, but I'm not going to.
I respect that. I think that's very responsible of you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I might get to go to Goodwill today.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I just went thrifting yesterday. I'm excited for you.
I need pillowcases because.
Oh yeah.
Little life update. Last week I went to do my bedding in the laundry room, and the dryer melted one of my blankets, and it melted it onto all of my other stuff that was in the dryer. And then when I called them and I was like, hey, your dryer screwed up all my stuff and I only use medium heat, which is what I always do and never have a problem, they said, well, our dryers aren't supposed to actually, they're not designed to wash and dry bedding. And I was like,
so true.
I'm sorry?
My favorite thing is, didn't they say something about how like they're only designed to do like regular laundry? Like on what planet is regular household laundry? Does that not include
literally I was like, I'm sorry, I actually I was talking to the person over the phone. I was like, you'll have to forgive me for assuming that a laundry room could handle regular household laundry. Don't you think that that would be something that would be fair to expect from a laundry room full of washing machines? And they didn't answer, and I was like, yeah. And like, I know I'm right. I know you
Yeah.
also like your job, so you know. Yeah. Also, Sally
Oh,
Mae calls me every morning at about 7 a.m. So they want their
love
money,
that.
and I can't give it to
Love
them because they want over $5,000 from me right now, and I that's like all the money I got.
Yay. The hurricane is reaching me. Not yet, but it's raining a little.
Yeah, we've had light rain all day, but it's like so light. Like you probably heard, I was talking to my dad on the phone earlier. Um, like I literally didn't know it was raining until after I was like, yeah, are we even gonna get some hurricane? And then I look outside and it was raining. I was like, oh,
I I had my door cracked because I got a little smoky in my apartment from cooking. Um, and I was worried about bugs, but now I realize the bugs are not fucking around right now because it's raining. So actually, that was quite convenient time for me to have to open the door.
well that's good. Yeah, now that it's raining, that's perfect.
Right? Well, it was supposed
Open
to.
that bad boy again.
I'd rather not let the spiders in.
I know.
But yeah.
Your apartment sucks, and I wish you lived somewhere else.
Thank you. I did solve the bug hole problem by like blasting it with different forms of raid.
Yeah.
So the bug hole is no longer. I didn't have any ant problems this summer because I blasted it with raid.
Yes. Oh, also Thorn, the bug hole was a hole in the ceiling that bugs came out of.
Oh, present tense. It is a hole in the ceiling, and I named it the bug hole because my beautiful cat, my sweet peppermint, she would nap right underneath the bug hole, and beetles and other sorts of bugs would fall onto her. And so I'd be like, "Oh no, Peppy's getting blasted by the bug hole."
As they do, yeah.
Yeah. Um. So that was the bug hole, or present tense. That is the bug hole
Oh,
that
we got four people.
stayed.
Hello.
I
Yeah.
Hello, people. I've stained the ceiling with the amount of raid that I've blasted it with. But if Melanie, my landlady, gets on me about that, I'll be like, listen, you're the one that left the bug hole for me to deal with.
Yeah, also, you don't have a lease, so.
True. Literally, like, if she tries to get on me about anything, I'm like, I'm technically squatting in your apartment. So, I mean, in your basement. So.
Yeah, you're honestly, like, you probably are not legally obligated to pay for any damages either.
Exactly. Like, it's all
Like,
it's all just a matter
she's
of
the
like,
one who refused to give you a lease.
right? I was like, hey, can I have a lease? And she's like, I'm working on it. I'm like, are you though? um.
When
So
you were kind enough to trust her to be decent until you got a lease, and then she never gave you one.
yeah.
Can't trust a
Yeah.
landlord, bro. You can't.
That's P. Yeah, my landlady's not even evil. She's like
Yeah.
actively a nice human being. Like
Yeah.
she really is sweet, but she's so bad at her landladying.
Yeah,
She's
it's
not
like
good.
when I say can't trust a landlord, like I don't even mean that they're all evil, because they aren't. Like there are a lot of them are, especially the big companies. But like Melanie's not evil. She's just like a bad landlord. She's just not
She did
equipped
not know what she
to
was
do
signing
her
up
job.
for.
Like it's not, and it's unfair to you that now you have to deal with her like ineffectiveness.
She is so lucky that I haven't ever like rented before, so like I'm not like well versed in expectations of a landlord. Because if someone experienced tried to rent here, they'd make her life hell. I think.
Yeah, I think if I lived there, she wouldn't like me very much because I would be like, this is broken, this is broken, this is broken, this is broken.
Right.
And like, and I know how to fix stuff too. Like I'm, like especially with my parents, I'd probably opt for them coming to help me first before I did something like that, especially in a situation where it's like just somebody's house. But like, listen, I'm paying you rent. I'm gonna take full advantage of that. And I don't think of myself as a bad tenant. I'm not particularly loud. I'm clean. You know what I mean? I'm fairly self-sufficient. Like now that our apartment, like this apartment, is not absolutely like broken in every sense of the word. Like we haven't sent a work order in weeks. Like at the beginning, like I felt bad because like especially because like the woman who manages all of that, her name's Ivy. I've gotten a lot of phone calls from her in the month and a half that I've lived here. Um, but like now that like the fridge works and the shower works, knock on wood, you know, like it's fine. Like we're good. Like I don't want to be an annoying tenant. but I will take what I deserve, you know?
True.
Yeah. I wish that I would, like, in a certain way, I wish I was your roommate because I would have stood up for you
Yeah.
in that house.
Yeah, it's the I've made do. Now I had to take a couple month
Country.
break living with my mom, but I'm good now.
Hmm.
Hold on, I want to tell this bunny girl that she looks so good.
Oh, in Final Fantasy. Oh, that person
Yeah.
left. I guess we weren't interesting enough.
Maybe we were just too real for them. Maybe they're a landlord.
Maybe they're a landlord.
uh,
God. Yeah, this is him. Um, I will color pick from this image. His colors are so horrific, which I think is part of the point. I honestly, I really like this guy.
love this guy. Okay. I always try to send people tells when I think their wool is cool. I'm like, hey, listen,
Oh, you're
have
good at
swag.
complimenting people. I'm not good
Thank
at
you. It was.
complimenting people.
I had this awakening at one point where I was like, okay, I can't think of a scenario really where giving someone a compliment would result in anything more than maybe them not knowing how to respond. Because, like,
Yeah,
if I'm thinking of a nice thing, I like to say it. Because what good is a nice thing in my brain if the other person doesn't know that someone is
yeah.
experiencing a positive emotion from something that they're bringing into the world? Which is such a clinical way to say that, but like, you know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
no.
It's like
I think you're very. It's very nice.
if I'm doing something and I'm just like living my life, I'm like, I'm just living my life, then someone's like, hey, this thing you're doing, I like that. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, you know? So I try to,
Yeah.
when I think something nice, I just try to tell them. I'm not good at saying it in a way that's not awkward. I'll just say it. No, no sort of like vocal foreplay in that regard.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Oh, we're
some
back
people
up
do
to
appreciate
four.
it.
Hello.
Howdy, everyone.
Hello, new person.
The first thing they heard was the term vocal foreplay out of context.
We're talking about complimenting people, for the record.
Mm-hmm. Which I do love to do.
Also, as always, let me know if the audio balancing is okay, because I have me on just my microphone and them on Discord, so yeah. Also, you're officially a mod now, so
I am. It's kind of crazy. I expected like to have different buttons to press as a mod, but they really give you a whole like a whole thing.
I've never been a Twitch mod, so I don't even know what it looks like.
It's kind of crazy. Because I don't know what it looks like to stream, but I assume it. I don't know if it looks like
With
to stream.
streaming, I don't even see anything, or I mean maybe I do since it's my stream, but like I have like the stream open on my other laptop here. It's it looks normal to me. Like I don't notice like maybe there's like one extra button for when I'm watching because I don't watch that much Twitch actually, but I do sometimes. Um, Mostly all of my options are in OBS. I have OBS stream. I have Streamlabs OBS now, which is like the fancier, lots of widgets version of OBS. That like it gives you all kinds of extra features and things. It's actually really nice. And with it, I figured out how to have a camera that isn't that isn't my laptop camera app shoved in the
Mm-hmm.
corner. Yeah, so that's cool.
Very
I don't
nice.
know what color to make the inside of this hat.
Um, you could do like a dark magenta sort of
Oh,
color.
damn it. I forgot he had that little crown thing around the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna have to draw that on. That sucks. Okay. My mistake.
How did I end up with 3 fishing rods? What the hell? figuring out how to apply glamours in this game right now because I've got my Hawaiian shirt fit,
Mm-hmm.
but I decided I actually want to what's it called? Not use my Hawaiian shirt on the person I was using it on before, or the outfit I was using it on before, whatever it is. So, figuring out how to do this effectively.
Yeah. Also, I think that I have the setting on that it's gonna save this video for later. We're gonna see if it works. And if it doesn't, like I won't, it's not the end of the world, but if it does, maybe I'll, I don't know, post it up to YouTube. Is that what real people do?
What was your question?
Oh, I think I have this setting on where it like keeps the stream for later. Like you can watch it afterward.
Oh yeah, I think because they disappear after like 2 months.
Yeah, and then I could like
So
delete it. Or sorry, download it, not delete. Download it.
yeah, and put it. I think putting it
Yeah.
on YouTube is the yeah.
That's the play. Right, this looks kind of bad right now. But yeah, I'll see if I can do it. If it doesn't save, then I know I did it wrong. How's that?
Oh. I need to go get my chocobo head from my closet.
From your closet. In game?
From my yes, in game.
I was like, I don't think you have one of those in real life.
Oh, if only.
A chocobo head or a closet.
Oh god. The bare minimum Twitter, me not even having a closet in this apartment.
Your life is a nightmare.
Don't worry. I'm good. When I was visiting my mommy's house for a couple months to escape this place, I was going to say I didn't use the closet, but I did use the closet. I did.
It's a good sized closet in there.
I love that closet. It's a really practical size.
You could fit a full desk in it. You could like make that an office.
Exactly. That's what I like about it. Okay, let's grab this chocobo head, everyone.
It's like a big, especially for like that bedroom's not that big, and it's a funny shape, and it's got like that nice closet. Like damn.
Yeah, honestly, the guest room is pretty successful as a room. We were worried about using it practically, but like, no.
It's yeah, it seems good.
It is. Okay, let's cast this head.
I hope my parents get that house.
I really want them to get that house. My mom asks me about it every time we talk.
Yeah, my parents are currently homeless and living in a motel because life is a nightmare and we live in a society and there are no houses for them. So they finally maybe have one. And then a hurricane came today, and so we're hoping that the house is not underwater when they finally hear back from the landlord and the leasing agent.
I want that for them.
Yeah, I love that for them. You know, I was briefly without a true home this summer because of I was living at my grandma's house and I was sleeping on her pull-out couch for over a month.
Yay.
It was cool and great. Life is fun. I love it here.
You know,
yes.
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling for the past 3 years.
I'm just a early 20 something.
I'm just like I'm just a young adult and life is a nightmare. Literally there's no escape. I don't even know what to do. Okay, he's got brown eyes. I'm just going off of the colors I gave him on this one.
Oh, epic moment. I'm sorry, everyone.
Gotta be lighter than that. Did you say epic moment?
I did not.
You're a liar.
Okay. Oh, peppermint.
There we go. We got the intensity of the dark eyes, but also some of the detail of the texture comes through, hopefully. I don't know. I'm actually not liking it. I gotta change it.
Good enough.
Better.
I did it. Okay. I was trying to find a way to combine my glamours so that each of the classes I play has like a unique look, but it was difficult because I'm complicated. And I was like, well, PPPP. And
Yeah.
yes, I think I did that.
Yay. How's this for leggings? This guy looks so cool.
Love this guy.
I literally, like, I say that sarcastically, but I really love him. I think he's a fun guy. He's a very memorable character to get to draw.
Yes.
Pink-haired, bearded halfling jester who hates his life.
Right.
Love this guy. Oh. I made my pen too big. But yeah, so I work in a art supply store now, which is cool. And I don't really mind saying that on the internet because there are about 7 art supply stores within a walking distance of where I live right now. But I like it. It's been nice, honestly. Like it's still going to work, but I get to sit around for a good chunk of the day, and sometimes they have me draw things and make things. Yesterday I made a little bucket to put clearance brushes in, and my what's it called? My manager seemed kind of impressed with me because what I did was I took like this old piece of foam core that I found on the floor and covered in dust, and I scored it. Like I did every half inch, I did like a line with an X-Acto knife, but I didn't cut all the way through. And then on the other side, where I hadn't cut all the way through to, I put some tape just in case to reinforce it, like just like a couple strips across like top, middle, bottom, and then I broke each individual like every half inch. I like snapped it sort of at the score lines, and then I made a little circle out of that, which was fun. And my manager was like, "Ooh, I've never seen somebody do that before," and I was like, "I don't know, I did it once. We're trying it." And it worked out. And so now we have a nice bucket for clearance paintbrushes, which we have a lot of.
Very nice.
Yeah, they a couple days ago we got a delivery, and my manager can order specific things, but like most of the time it's just stuff that comes in automatically, like to restock when we get low on stuff. And also when there's new things, they just send them, and then it's up to my manager to figure out where to put it in the store. Like we don't have that much space, so like then she's got to like figure out where the hell all this stuff's gonna go. We got several hundred new brushes, like maybe like 200 new brushes to put out, and like just packed. Like and we have like all of the brushes existing. These are all, not only are these new brushes, they aren't the same brushes that are already out on display. They are new ones, so they come with their new display pieces and stuff to go in the brush racks. And so we had to like figure out what the hell to do with everything else, which was put it on clearance and stick it in a bucket that I made out of foam core. But yeah.
That's similar to at U-Haul. I don't work there anymore, so I don't care about name dropping them. It was such a wreck. I don't know how that company keeps it together.
Yeah.
We would be out of stock for something for literally, I only worked there for a month. The entire time we were there, we were out of stock of this one item that everyone wanted to buy. But instead of shipping us that, they kept shipping us medium-sized boxes and small bubble wrap. And that is the only thing we would get shipments of.
It's small bubble wrap.
It was really something else, to be honest. But you know, say la vie.
La vie. I said it.
Say la pee.
No, I don't want to say that one.
Why not?
Spell iCup. And then say funky colors.
I see UP.
Yeah.
How cringe is that, dude?
I literally, okay, like, I said that self-aware this time, but like, I say this constantly. I don't understand spell iCup. Like,
I agree.
Even as a child, I was like a 3rd grader, and I was like, why is it a gotcha moment to be like, I'm watching UP funky colors?
It's so true. I'm like, dude, That's so cringe. Like
you're the one.
peeing funky colors.
Like, I'm watching you pee. Like, that's embarrassing for you, bro. I'm just standing here.
Dude, you peed your pants and it's funky colors.
That's why I prefer spell pig backwards and then say funky colors, which is GIP, funky colors.
I almost just did it. I was like, GIP. Except I'm dyslexic, so I really struggled to know what pig backwards was. I was like, oh, D.
Oh, I should have colored the base of these shoes first, because now I want to, like... It's fine. I'll live. I don't know if I'm going to leave these this color. Also, I think I'm going to give him just bare skin on his feet. There we go. But yeah, that's my those are my feelings on the GIP and ICUP.
Because you're smart.
What on earth was that noise?
Probably you peeing funky colors.
Oh, somebody followed. Oh my god. Hi. Thanks for following. This is I guess now I've outed myself as this being the first time somebody's followed since I actually had a real, like, setup going on. So I didn't know what the noise was. Oh god. Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know how to change that little GIF. It's a zombie right now. I don't think that really fits with my brand, but sometime I will figure it out.
Oh, you could make a little GIF and then you put it in there.
Yeah, that would be cute.
That would be so cute.
I am technically an animator, by some definitions.
I would define you as someone that can get away with successfully doing an animation.
I did the 2D animations in critically acclaimed free 20-minute long. No. Critically acclaimed free 20-minute long horror game Meat Shift.
Oh yes. Oh, I love Meat Shift.
It's critically acclaimed by all of the YouTubers who played it on YouTube.
And me, and I'm a critic.
And you, you can be a critic too.
I'll be the critic. Wait, what milestone did you guys reach? Was it?
Oh, we just got 5,000 downloads.
Wow, that's so exciting!
I know.
Okay. I was actually 4,099 of them because I liked it so much that I downloaded it that many times.
It's I think it turned out really well. I'm honestly really proud of it. It's a bit dark. I mean, subject matter wise. I mean, literally, like, sure, but like, I mean, like, lighting wise, it's a bit dark. So if you end up playing it, sorry about that. But yeah,
if you've got a really dark monitor, it can be rough. But like,
yeah,
honestly,
What? You played it, right?
I played it. It wasn't a bad experience lighting wise. Like it was.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because it was very dark in certain places, but yeah, it's available for free download on itch.io. Would you get a link for it if you're not doing anything?
Yeah, I'll grab a link too.
Thank you, Mod Darkling Woods.
That's me. Itch.io. The other thing is, as someone who did not work on it, at no point did I think the lighting was unintentional. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, that's good.
I'm trying to find it here.
I don't like her.
Things I've rated. Meat Shift. There we go. There we go, everyone. Clap.
Yeah, so that's it. It's there are content warnings in the description just for your own information. I believe they are gore, blood, and animal death. It takes place in a meatpacking facility, so you know.
That game is everything. I love you did the banner for it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It looks so good.
Thanks.
And the other thing that I think is so impressive is it was for that challenge, right?
We did it for 70 FPS, which is like you do a first person. It says FPS, but it really just has to be a first person game, and you have to make it in like 7 to 10 days in December.
Literally so impressive that you guys made this whole game in 7 days. Also, whenever you guys say 70 FPS, I'm like 70 frames per second.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of funny.
I feel that.
Okay.
But yeah, 5,000 downloads, and we were on and off the most popular game that came out of that game jam. I think there were. I'm trying to remember how many submissions.
One that you run for your
Well,
one they look
there's
like.
one that's more popular, and it makes sense because it has more replayability. That was Angerfoot, and that one's really cool. They did a really good job. So I'm not mad about it. I'll take second place happily.
I love Meat Shift. You guys really did such a good job.
I'm very proud of it. I think it turned out very cool. All right, now what is this guy? This poor guy. Look at him. What a mess.
I love this guy so much.
I'm gonna open the Clip Studio version so I can actually get the raw colors. Oh, that's why he looks so weird because I had filters over it. Okay, I'm gonna color pick from this and fix the colors. I actually got it pretty close with the skin. I was like, why did I make his skin so yellow and weird? But that's fine. Like, yeah,
So
look
you
at
look
that.
like
I got it
without
like
the
almost
line art.
on. Yeah.
You really did. But without the line art, that looked like those you know, like those like millennial sort of lineless art styles.
What? Like, this guy. I'm gonna fix the colors on his hat just in case. Yeah,
My
they're a
sweet
little
little thing
different.
is taking such a lovely little nap next to me.
I love her. She's a good girl.
Little girl.
Yeah, I really.
Um,
Okay, I got the colors pretty close. It didn't change them that much.
nice.
Which
I
is
just noticed that these gummy vitamins they keep out of reach of children. My parents failed me. I literally was
yes.
addicted to gummy vitamins.
I've been telling you for ages that like you should not have been allowed to just eat gummy vitamins like whenever the hell you want as a child.
Dude, by the fifth month, eventually my parents did intervene. They're like, you can't be doing that. But like it took a while. I think it was when they walked in on me literally because you know when they've been sitting in the container for a while and they kind of like get stuck together, but they're not like melted together, they're just kind of stuck. I was going bop bop like with the container on the table and a huge ball of them like came out and I was like, perfect. And in my little child hands I pick it up and I think my dad or my mom or someone was like, you're not gonna
Wait.
eat that whole thing, are you? And I was like, yeah, why not?
Oh my
They were like,
god.
oh.
You made me want gummy candy, so now I'm having a twin
I
stick.
wish
I love
I didn't
these.
eat my weekly dosage.
Like Haribo sponsor me. Sponsor this stream with 4 viewers. I love twin snakes. They are the
No, I
best.
think.
One of them's a sour one and one of them's a sweet one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like this one's lemon, I think, and this one's apple.
I
The
didn't know
greatest
that.
apple.
That's cool.
So when you eat them, it's fun. It's like,
That really is fun. You've given me one before, and I don't think I knew that, so I didn't cherish it in the right way.
Also, like, this one is orange and cherry. I know it's purple. It's cherry. And then the blue and red ones are the best because, like, this is one of the few times in America that you can easily find black currant flavored things. Like, we just don't have it here. Like, and blackcurrant tastes so good. But yeah, this one is blueberry and blackcurrant, so I always eat those last because I like them the best. Yeah.
To like rip them apart, like a twist.
Just like.
Yes.
So I got these for myself the other day because I went to Rite Aid to get a new thing of like a new gallon of water because the tap water here tastes really bad, and I was like, I deserve it.
I feel that. I have to actually go back to Tops and get more water because my jug is about half empty. Look at us. We live in America.
Who would have thought? The water in your house is scary. The Baltimore
water in my house is scary.
The Baltimore tap water is like it just I don't like how it tastes. It's just
well,
me.
Here's the thing. So
it's not gonna hurt you. Yeah.
The water in my apartment feels like it'll hurt you. It tastes so intensely of sulfur that it literally tastes like someone like boiled egg water, like when you boil an egg and then like an egg broke and now it tastes kind of eggy. And I've tried to stomach through it and it nearly made me throw up a couple times, so I just can't anymore. Like you can smell it like a foot away. Sometimes I'll just turn on the faucet to use my sink and the eggs smell overwhelms the whole room. It's really intense.
I don't know how you've survived.
I buy water and I drink a lot of seltzer. But Rose, I'll also say that the water in your apartment, I also couldn't drink it. It didn't make me nearly gag and throw up, but it was gross. in a different way, in a less extreme way.
Yeah.
But like, I still couldn't drink it. So
I would describe it as like it just doesn't taste good.
yeah, it's just gross.
And like unfortunately I'm a prissy little prima donna who grew up with like the what like people talk about New York City having good water. We were from where the water that they send to New York City is from. So it was like fresh. Like we were like spoiled up in here.
My house was literally less than a mile from the reservoir that went straight into New York City. Like there were multiple reservoirs, but like it was a notorious.
It was a big boy one.
It was a really big one of like that is New York City water. Yeah. So we also had really good pizza. New York.
I like that you had to throw that in. Yeah, so we also had really good pizza. You know.
I mean, like in where we were from, like because we had the New York water.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Okay, I see. Oh, I see. You're making the pizza connection like chemically. I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because like the pizza's helped by the kind of water it's made with.
Yeah, people are always like, well, the reason New York pizza is so good is because of the water. Which I honestly don't know how much truth there is.
I don't know how true it is, but I have heard that there are pizza places in Florida where there's a lot of like New York transplants in Florida, and like some of the pizza places there, in order to like compete, they like have water shipped in from New York.
I've heard too.
I don't know how true that is. I wonder if it's a rumor, but I bet it's real.
What I'm curious about is where does the water come into play?
I'm not sure. It might just be the mineral content, like.
No, but like, where do you use it in the cooking?
Oh, for making the dough.
How much water? Oh, I guess you do put water in the dough.
Yeah, because you gotta. It's like flour and water and like maybe yeast. That's it. Salt, probably.
I cook. I made dough before. I cook.
I like making bread. I can't wait for it to be like less hot out because I want to make a lot of bread.
Yeah.
People were like making bread because COVID, and I was like, I was already doing it, which is like the stupidest.
Yes. No, I understand.
This is armpits.
That's how I felt about when people got really into doing clown makeup and like clown aesthetics. I was like, I've already been doing it. Like people were all like discovering their little love for clowns and clown makeup and clown sonas during the pandemic. And my friend and I, for years, we've loved clowns. We've had tons of clown OCs, and not just like it type clowns. I mean, I'm talking like jesters, little funny boys.
Yeah, you got. It's nice because you got
sexy little motherfuckers. But
all of a sudden, your tastes are relevant. It's fun.
It was very relevant. A lot of people, like my friend, one of my friends from college, they were like, "Oh yeah, clowns are everywhere now." They're like, and I don't remember exactly what the conversation went, but they had associated me with clowns because before the pandemic, I remember having.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just remembering. Olive and I have my friend from college. We had talked about like interests that we like that are a little off center and kind of embarrassing to bring up. And I mentioned like, oh God, I think a lot of like jester type clowns are quite choice. And so they had an association of clowns with me. And so in 2020, in the pandemic, when everyone was getting super into like sexy clowns, Olive was like, "What have you done?" It was really funny.
You did this.
I did this. My influence, my reach.
Your impact, as we like to say.
Truly. Okay, so I'm doing this quest line
in Final Fantasy.
Right now for the Dark Layer class. And I've heard really good things about it, writing wise, but it's starting off and it's so edgy. There's this guy Frey, and he's basically like, "Come to the dark side, I'll show you how crazy things get." And then you like go up to Frey and you're like, "Hey Frey," he's like, "Are you ready to see how dark it gets in here?" And it's like, "Sure, Frey." And apparently it gets kind of dark because you learn about like the genocide of the Aura in Ishgard. And like that's where you learn about that. And there's like one Aura NPC in the tavern, and if you go up to him without having done the Dark Knight quests, he'll just be like, "Get away from me! Like, do not talk to me." But doing these quests, he like starts to open up, and you get to learn a lot about that. And the lady that like wrote these quests people liked them so much that she got promoted to being the lead writer for the super super popular patch of Shadowbringers.
Damn, good for her.
Right. So a
Look
lot
at
of
this
people
man.
played. I love this guy. Speaking of sexy clans, no, I'm kidding. No, but I really do love this guy. But yeah, so I'm doing this quest. I was wearing my Hawaiian shirt because that was my Ishgardian outfit that I watched a lot of people die while wearing. And so I was like, this is all happening in Ishgard. I might as well wear the edge got me. I'm in my little goth outfit now.
Here we go.
Frey says, "Do not presume that the risks to be any less than before. Should you partake it in excess, you will die, or worse."
Right.
Or worse.
You must die. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I'm having heartburn from the noodles I made.
What noodles did you eat?
My leftover noodles from last night.
Ah.
So they were like they were really yummy, but so it was because it had a base with ramen. The high sodium always gives me heartburn.
Aw.
Jesus.
I don't do a lot of gradients in my art because like I like it to be more flat, but for this one I think just for making it look better, I wanna.
Yeah. Sometimes
Because like the metal, it's yeah. That's kind of fun. Okay.
Oh god, I forgot I put bunny ears on my goth outfit. I was like, oh, why isn't he wearing a hat? Let me go turn that on, and it's the bunny ears. I think it was not on purpose, or maybe it was because I thought it was funny. I think it was maybe because I thought I was being funny.
Maybe you were being funny.
Maybe I was having a little laugh.
I want to go in a haunted house.
I think it was, you live near Micah. You could go to the Micah haunted house. I should dox you.
Oh no, it's fine. I live in Baltimore. I think
but you could.
Just the city is not so crazy to say.
Yeah.
But I honestly, the Micah haunted house.
Was it too much for you?
No, I actually don't think it's that good.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe there have been better ones in the past.
So I'm such a wiener. Like, to emphasize how bad I am with scary things, even compared to you, Rose. Like, the Micah haunted house was hard for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot we went one time.
I literally couldn't do it. Like, I mean, I went through the whole thing, but like I was actually stressed out.
Oh.
And we also did that one at Beach Jam.
I loved that one.
I,
that one was so
good.
good.
I for real peed my pants.
Let me go.
Haunted houses really get me.
I'm trying to find the I'm just gonna paste it into Psy. Wow, Psy? Clip Studio Paint. Whew. Okay. But this is one that we went to in Wildwood. It literally, this photo is such bad quality, but like it looks like this. And it's like a haunted house that looks like a giant boat. It's so cool.
Cool, actually.
What'd you say? You cut
I
out.
said, that is really cool, actually.
Like, honestly, so cool. Let me get it. Come on. Like one of the, it's no, not one of the best haunted house that I've ever been in my life. It's called like Ghost Ship or something like that.
Oh,
It
that's
just,
cool.
this is the one that you've been in.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Oh my god, I was like half tuned out. I was really hearing dialogue.
I was like, you've been here.
I've been here. Oh, that's exciting, dude.
It was so cool.
I wish we could do that.
I want to go back. I miss it. But yeah, it was a very cool haunted house. Literally, okay, I'm eating a red and blue one right now. It's so good.
For Rian.
They're just so good. Okay.
Typically,
This is
I don't
almost
have my
done.
weapon. Yay. But typically I don't have my weapon showing in Final Fantasy. Not for any reason. It's just only when I think it suits the outfit will I have it showing.
Mm-hmm.
The outfit I'm wearing right now though with the Dark Knight sword, because like the Dark Knight sword is like a huge two-handed sword, whereas the Paladin sword is like a one-handed sword. Still huge, but not that huge.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be looking at a sword while I'm a paladin, and I'm like, Jesus, that's big. And then I'll like equip my Dark Knight gear, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like I just yeah. But I have it on right now, and I think it's fun. The juxtaposition with the bunny ears is really very good.
Yeah, I like that. All right. I'm gonna send this to them and be like, do you want a background color? Because I can do that if you would like. When it's just like a solid color, simple background like that, it's free. I don't care. You know, I don't, that would be silly to charge for. I just use a paint bucket.
Right? It's the same as a white background.
Oh. All right, I'm on Twitter. I have a notification. Oh, it was like there was a new login to your account. It was because I logged into it to make Streamlabs make a tweet that I was streaming. Okay. Let me get my good friend, this commissioner.
Let's talk to Gundobald. You'll never guess how much hair Gundobald has, because it's a lot.
Yeah?
But I always, bald.
Okay. So I have contacted them. This person doesn't want anything. That person I already did. Okay. Okay, cool. So now, do I have anything good on?
Apparently, I seek the darkness within.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I'm excited to train Dark Knight because my plan when I first made this character was literally Paladin to Dark Knight pipeline for character development reasons.
Yeah.
But also because my wall is on the goth emo punk spectrum in terms of wearing all black and aesthetically, you know,
Yeah.
fun stuff like that. So it's exciting to do this. I'm bad at playing Dark Knight though. That's the thing. I'm not good at it. Like Paladin, that's my starting class. I did it, you know?
Yes.
I'm there. I'm a paladin successfully. Astrologian, I've actually not been that bad. Better than I expected. A lot better than I expected, and it's quite fun. Dark Knight, I'm a little bit of a fail tank, a little bit of a cringe fruit. But we're getting there because the quests I'm doing right now on like the main scenario are at level like 76, and I'm at level 79, almost 80, and I don't want to waste all that juicy EXP. So I want to see if I can train up Dark Knight to level 76, which is quite a feat, and then use Dark Knight for the rest of the main scenario quest until level 80. Which is so dumb, honestly. It's so pointless, but that's the plan.
I got an email yesterday from eBay saying that the throw blanket I ordered was arriving early yesterday, but I never got it.
Huh.
I never got an email that said it was delivered though, so I think that just means it'll probably be here tomorrow.
Yay! They processed my confirmation that I've been vaccinated for COVID, so I'm allowed on campus now.
Oh, that's good.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm doing boring things right now. I'm just sitting here looking at my computer.
Don't worry, I'm giving the Final Fantasy play-by-play.
Okay.
Imagine a podcast where someone talks about what they're doing in a video game. That would suck.
Like they just give you like the radio drama play-by-play of
Yeah.
them doing it. Yeah.
All right. So now I've got to go speak with Frey in the Red Labyrinth. The Red Labyrinth is just a location on the map, not even a very relevant one. Oh god.
All right. I'm updating my Discord, my personal Discord server where I keep my commission stuff noted.
Okay, so I almost cried the other day because
Oh, you did?
the other day, I mean yesterday, because this video game speaks to me, and so they were explaining how, like, in Ishgard, which is like a big city in the game that I really care about, they like there's a huge culture of like breeding chocobo, which Final Fantasy chocobo, they're just big giant birds that you can ride.
Yeah.
And so like there's a huge culture of like breeding chocobo and making like the best chocobo, and how like people will come or try to come to Ishgard specifically so that, or like if they weren't born in Ishgard, they feel like the dream can't be realized. Specifically, because if they like love chocobo and want to like raise like really nice, beautiful ones. And then I got sad thinking about there's this character that dies, and one of the gifts he gives you before he dies is like a black chocobo that's like really pretty. And I was like, oh, the chocobo. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful little thing. I was also thinking about some fan art I saw the other day where it was with that character with a bunch of baby chocobo. And it was really sweet.
Okay. I'm just emailing another person that I'm ready to start.
All right. You start drawing their commission?
Yeah, and let's see. They want a colored bust. I don't have any other details, so I'll write that down. Whoa, caps lock. Hit. Okay. Okay. And now I will
Oh god. I keep forgetting that on the class I'm training, I'm only a level 35. So, because on my other class, I'm nearly a level 80. So, like, I'm running past these level 30 enemies and, like, ugh, I'm invincible. These guys won't hurt me. And then they'll aggro on me and, like, do half of my HP, and I'm like, ah!
Okay, I'm gonna use the toilet. I will be back.
I really want to get a horse mount in this game. If you grind certain dungeons, you can get like a really rare mount, and there's like different little horsies depending on which boss you defeat. And we did that once, and my friend got a horse. Well, like we were both there, and then I was like, I want you to take it because you've got a fun cowboy outfit, and I think it would fit the cowboy outfit, and it actually is really good. And I also want a horse now, so we gotta go back and do more grinding. Don't feel like doing that just yet. I need to get to a higher level until I can grind on Dark Knight. Maybe I'll make some. I guess it's a little late for lunch, but I had breakfast at noon, so maybe I'll make some lunch when Rose gets back. Alright, let's see this new skill I just got. Hum hum hum. Let's see. The dark side grants me visions of powers unclaimed. Let's see. Restores magic points upon landing weapon skills or spells. Effect does not stack when hitting multiple targets with a single attack. Okay. Oh, cute.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, I think you're almost back.
There we go.
I think before I do any other duties, I'm going to go to the
hello.
golden saucer.
Hey.
Oh, is that a rabbit?
My little
What?
baby.
I didn't know you had a rabbit.
Man,
Kind of
you're
ugly if you ask me.
You're just a hater. Yeah, isn't that right, Beans? Oh.
I can't say anything incriminating because this is being recorded potentially.
Incriminating means that you like it.
No, not
Incriminating
true.
means it's evidence that you love him.
I would never go as far as to imply
You
that I
think
love
he's
him.
a cutie?
Incriminating is anything that some sick, twisted freak could manipulate into making it sound like I care about him.
He's my little guy. Look at this. His face. Oh. Oh, I love you. Mwah. Have a kiss? Oh.
This Final Fantasy Catboy's last name is Catboy.
Alright, you've been very good. I'll put you down. His name is Catboy?
Yeah. His name's Iwu Catboy.
He's a cat boy. That's nice. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do today is I'm going to do a little Rat King thing that I have to do.
I love Rat King. Here, I'll send the link to, I don't know if it was Thorn that left or the other person, but here's another link to Rat King's, I think, coolest work, just in case anyone missed it.
Are you linking Meat Shift again?
I did link Meat Shift again.
Thank you.
And people are drawn to look at it because of my little mod sword.
Yeah, you do have a little mod sword.
Oh, I messed this up, but that's okay.
Alright, let's see. So we got a response from the person who commissioned the art. Okay, so I've asked them if they want me to send it to the same email, which I will then do. Let's see.
I forgot to put my chocobo head back in my closet. My video game closet, that is. Hi, Peppy. Are you going to have a little munch? A little sip, sip, a little munchy sip? It's a munch. Oh god. Okay, let's see. I just made 136,000 gil. Love my life. And my cat boy made me 50 gil. Okay. I'm up to almost 700,000 gil. Can you believe it?
That's pretty good.
Isn't that exciting?
Put that away. I'm sorry, I'm going through my emails now, which is riveting. Oh God, Ben, hello.
Hi, Ben.
I don't know if he's still in here, but he said Beans Cam at some point, and I missed it until
I
just
just saw
now.
Beans Cam. It was after I linked Meat Shift again.
So it's pretty recent. Okay.
Oh, Beans Cam. Can you imagine if you were able to get it set? This is impossible. But if you were able to get it set up to where Beans was always in the back behind you.
That would be pretty good. Or I could get like another camera and just point it at him on the floor.
That would actually be really, really good.
Oh God, that would be cute.
As much as it's my personal nightmare,
Uh-huh.
I think that would be really good. This Final Fantasy user Embrace Death is walking in figure 8 backwards.
Oh.
Which is, mind you, kind of difficult to do because in general, you're always. Oh, no, I'm a liar. Just kidding. I think the best mod I have installed is one that gives the bunny girls an actual bunny tail. Because I think it's kind of bold that they don't get bunny tails.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so boring right now because I'm looking at things. Colored. Ben, if you're still watching, where do I find those hands that I have to draw? I don't remember where they are. All right, let's see. And okay, I made a little notey poo. We'll put this in emails. Okay. Leave that one. This one.
I feel like
Okay.
people recognize my wool based partially on his search info being hunk if you're gay, to the point that like I feel like I can never take it. I never want to take it out. That's his signifier, you know.
Yeah.
Is this an Ellison with lime green hair? It is.
And what about?
Iconic. I really want to make an Ellison wool. I have one. But I want to make another.
Alright, I have to see what. Oh, this person wants me to email them.
I really having Ellison disease is the sickest joke God could have played on me.
I think it's very funny.
I really love Ellison so much. I hated them. I thought they were so boring, and I thought their proportions were jank. And then I managed to fall in love with like at least 4 of them, arguably 5. What's fucked up too is that Urianger is also an Ellison, so it's like I have Ishgard loving disease, but also no escape.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
My favorite moment that I cannot wait to get to is when I know at some point Urianger and Estinian interact and they speak, and Estinian talks about bringing Urianger to Ishgard, and Urianger gets so excited. He's like, "Oh, thank God! I never get to hang out with other Ellison, let alone Ellison my age. This is exhilarating," and I cannot wait for that moment. Like I've been thinking about it. If that moment doesn't actually happen, and I misinterpreted the spoiler that I saw, I'll be heartbroken. I'll be a wreck. I want it so bad, dude. I want it so bad.
I know.
I especially like the idea of him visiting Ishgard because since he's an astrologian, Ishgardians have beef with astrologians that don't use their skills to murder dragons. And since Urianger is the kind of astrologian that's just a book nerd, they'd be like, "Loser, get out of here. Help us kill dragons or leave." Which is the plot of the astrologian quest lines in general. With one of my absolute favorite NPCs, which also is an Ellison because he's a guardian, of course.
Yes.
I love that guy. He's such a fail son. I hate when I'm doing the parkour mini game and it lags, and so I just run right off the edge.
Ugh, yeah. I'm sorry I'm not drawing right now. I'm like trying to get all this stuff together so I can start drawing.
It's okay. They're listening to video game podcast.
We're at 4 people again, so.
Yay! Do we have music playing?
No. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to get copyright claimed.
Oh,
Now that I'm saving
yeah.
the video version.
Yeah. Okay.
So unfortunately those days are over.
That's okay. I won't. What's it called?
Put
Hum
Groovy
any of
on?
the.
Oh no, you
hum
can
any
hum
of
things.
and the copyright struck Final Fantasy mini game music.
I think your humming is not is not a risk.
Is that a read, Rose?
No, I meant like it's just not gonna sound enough like the music is.
So is that a read, Rose? It can be a read. I'll allow it to be a read.
No. All right.
Ugh.
I think
I
I need to
also
just
want
text
to
him.
minimize. Four. I love a slutty Ellison. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, but
Yeah.
Man. People that make their men sluts are the only people that understand how to play this game.
Okay. So now we wait on responses. I will. Oh, I had an idea. Something to do in the meantime.
Fail, epic fail for me.
You're an epic fail.
I'm an epic fail.
I'm sorry I called you an epic fail.
It's okay. I actually recently set my locked account display name epic fail.
Really good stuff.
I'm a self-proclaimed epic fail.
I have a lot of cords plugged in here. Okay, I think I can unplug the mouse. Because I have my Cintiq just for a moment. I'm plugging my external hard drive in.
I'm not. Oh no, what am I doing right now? Things are not looking good for me. But maybe they are. What am I doing? Why am I going the hard route? Why did I do that? I just fell. Okay.
Why is this not...
Rose, would you believe me if I said I had another epic fail?
Explain.
Oh, I just fell off the top of the map down to the bottom of the parkour zone.
That's nice.
Parkour is actually another word that I have a hard time using unironically, but I've been using unironically frequently because of Final Fantasy. So it's kind of a nightmare.
Okay, so I know where the things I'm supposed to be drawing are now. So that means I have to pull on fork. Fork is the way that we do like group editing of the game file for our game.
Don't get lost again. Muted myself.
It's loading. It's pulling.
Oh my god, only 5 minutes remain.
I will be at work at 10 tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I got real life scared just then. I always forget there's a hole that I have to jump over.
Which, I mean, it's not that bad. It's literally 10 a.m. So it's like people who have real jobs are like, You have to go in at 10. You can planner. That currently my schedule is either 10 a.m. or 12 p.m. So 10 is like, oh, I have to wake up at 9.
I'm so excited for this semester when I have to go work at my high school and I get to get in there at 7 a.m. and I live half hour away, which is not that bad of a commute. But oh,
It
so
sucks.
excited!
I'm sorry
So
for you.
you know, here's the thing.
But also,
I've been pre-gaming this
I'm
moment
glad
with
you get
all
to
of my
do it.
other jobs that make me wake up at 4 a.m. to get ready.
Yeah, honestly, compared to your other jobs, this is going to be a breeze, I bet, with waking
Right?
up wise at least.
Getting up at 5:30. It's c'est la vie.
One of my longest, my literal longest, no, second longest period of employment for any one job was when I worked at the deli, and that one I didn't actually work there that long in total, but I was like employed, and like when I would come back from college, I would do some shifts, right? For like a year and a half. That one, I would wake up at I would have to be there at 4:45. So I would roll the hell out of my bed, like fully dressed at like I would get dressed before I went to bed. I would roll out of my bed at 4:30, brush my teeth and go. Like
I remember I drove you there one time. I gave your mom a little treat because I was staying over and I was like, oh, I'm already up anyways.
and then my shift went from 4:45 to 8 a.m. So it was a short shift. It was only 3 hours and 15 minutes, but I was doing like the stupidest hours of the day. So I would go there, work for 3 hours, and then I would come back at like 8 and go to bed until noon. And I think my average amount of sleep per night, like also being broken up, so it wasn't even like continuous sleep, was like maybe 5 or 6 hours.
Lol.
Yeah, I can't do that kind of job again. It was fine for when I worked there, because like it really wasn't that big of a deal. It was one of the less stressful jobs I had, just because like I was just a cashier in a deli. It was pretty busy sometimes, but people tended to be nice, and it was early morning, so everyone was kind of tired. But yeah, then I worked at DeChico's, and everyone was very mean.
Yay.
And then I worked for Eastern, and everyone was also very mean.
Yeah, working for Home Depot, I have to say, like, we had some annoying customers, but for the most part, people were like normal. Like obviously there's nightmare customers at every job.
Yeah,
You know, there were some nasty people, but compared to like U-Haul, where people that's like people are moving. A lot of people are like homeless or their car just broke or whatever. Like a lot of really stressful situations, you know.
yeah.
Um, so people could be really really nasty at U-Haul.
People are really going through it. Yeah,
Exactly. At Home Depot, it's like, oh no, I didn't get my plywood. And for some people, that is a matter of employment because they
yeah.
do that for.
Are you there?
And so I didn't realize just how not bad the customers were until I worked elsewhere, and I was like, oh, the customers at Home Depot were like mostly just normal.
Yeah. Oh, look who finally worked.
Not me because I just did an epic fail. Cringe.
I'll get you. Okay, so what I'm going for is okay, assets, textures, UI. Okay. What you guys can't see at the moment is that I'm in my file explorer finding out the things that I need. Assets, textures, UI.
I have my Brains file explorer open, and I just passed by the Leo and Fire Emblem Love Mail folder.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, care about him.
Is one of these a gang sign?
I guess that is important to check.
Because like I'm drawing a bunch of hands, right? And I'm wondering, is this a gang? Is this a gang sign, or am I thinking of something else?
You know, I think I should make some food because all I really ate today was like a handful of noodles, like not even a full serving, and then a couple of those potato pancakes.
Yeah, I think you should eat something
I'm a
fulfilling.
little hungry. I don't
Um,
know if I want anything.
Desktop.
I feel like everything I have right now is really like greasy, and I would rather not have something greasy.
Okay, I'm gonna put my emulators folder onto my desktop from my external hard drive. It took so long for my yeah.
I was gonna say check out this guy, Darth Tofu.
Sick name.
Right? Anyways, yeah.
Oh, I'm just putting a folder on my desktop from my external hard drive because I was like, I don't know what else to do. But now it's actually impeding me from doing my real work because it took so long for the external hard drive to like wake up and connect to my computer.
Oh dear.
That now I'm like, I really would like to get to other things. Okay, so disconnect. Where?
Okay, let's do a duty pop. Duty pop is a Dark Knight because I'm not very good at it. But we'll see.
Oh, I went to Bluetooth, lol. That was silly. Eject. Okay. I think the issue was I used the cord that came with the new external hard drive that I got, and that's why it took so long. Okay, now I can plug my mouse back in because it wasn't letting me drag the image into Clip Studio Paint. Oops. There we go. With my tablet pen. Okay. All right. So now we have that open.
My favorite achievement in this entire Final Fantasy is when you're doing like mini games, and there's this one achievement you can get like over and over again. You just have to do something a certain number of times, and it's called Size Doesn't Matter. Isn't that lovely?
That's really nice. Yeah.
It's one.
Right.
It's. I always just
Yeah.
I think I'm too used to playing Nintendo games that when I see something like that, I'm like, scandalous. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, look at this Ellison. Oh, I can't look at the Ellison.
I need to turn this brightness down. Or opacity.
Valamore Willamone.
Pheromone.
Sarah, oh, I love her so much.
Check it out, we're doing art again.
Oh, wrong way. Oh dear.
I don't like how this thumb looks.
I'm doing a duty pop, so I might have to mute because I tend to talk to myself.
Yes, do whatever you have to do. Oh, hello.
Maybe this is a bad idea. Oh no, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe this is a bad idea. Uh,
I didn't realize you were still there.
Sorry. I'm in a little bit of a dungeony poo.
I know
I
this.
made a bad call. I in fact did not mute. However, I should have maybe. It's okay. We resolved it. It ended up being fine. These I'm a little bit turd.
You're a little bit of a turd.
Oh, terrored. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said. I literally thought you said I'm a little bit turd. Genuinely.
Oh goodness. Are we all here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I hate when there's like an anxious DPS that's like, okay, well, let's get going. And I'm like, no, I'm actually waiting like a good little tank for everyone to get here before I pull. Thank you.
Literally. Like, sue you for being cautious.
Right?
And
It's not even.
and kind to everyone else.
It's like, listen, it's possible that you play tank also, and you're just on your DPS class. But any tank I know wouldn't do that. Except, actually, that's not true. There are some people that do not give a fuck.
Some people are bad at their game
Some
jobs.
people are like, oh, let's get a move on. Where is it, guys? Over here? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It really should be.
These hands are a little jank looking.
That is okay. Don't need to. Guess I'm the only one that wants the treasure coffer, so we're not gonna do it.
Aww. this is what game development is like. Drawing hands, and sometimes wondering if one of them is a gang sign or if you're just being ignorant.
Oopsies.
I have white chicks and gang signs. Good gang signs stuck in my head right now.
How chunky those hands look.
Oh, you like them?
I do. Because I mean, like, I typically will draw a more like lean hand, but like, I really like when people can draw like a chunky hand that looks nice.
Thanks. These are traced over. I think Leia did the sketches for these, but I'm not sure.
They did a good job.
But yeah, so that's kind of the lines that I have done.
So,
Oh, all right. I have to. I may have to stop for the day.
what's up?
Because we're gonna go to Goodwill.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to get pillows, pillowcases, and maybe and towels, pillowcases and towels. That's what I want. I have some money in my wallet because my debit card hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
Um, sucks. But yeah, so that's gonna be, I think, it for today. Thank you very much to anyone and everyone who is watching. Yeah,
Exciting. Enjoy Goodwill.
thank you. All right, I am going to hopefully do streaming like on in the nighttime on Tuesday. That's my goal. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, um, but we're gonna try for it. Another thing that I've been struggling with is that like my elbow has been hurting, and I think it's just like the relative, I guess, like height of my desk and my chair puts my elbow at a bad height. I have a tendency to like lean on my elbow, which is a habit that I have to get over. But like I'm not even doing that. Like it's it's like the fact that I don't know, it's like the desk is too high unless I'm like sitting really straight up, which then is like super uncomfortable. So like it's really annoying. Like I have like when my arm is on the desk, like it's like higher than it should be. Like
I get that.
if my arm was at like kind of its natural resting height, like on the desk they're like this, natural resting would be like this. And I think that that's what's causing it, which has been annoying. So I've been trying to like not use my Cintiq a lot, which is fine because I don't usually use it that much. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks again for watching. My Twitter and my portfolio site are at the bottom in that really beautiful graphic I made for myself. I will hopefully see you on Tuesday.